Okay, so we have a bunch of stone here as well. Yeah, we can partially go up. Only partially. I mean, I could try to whirlwind spirits there, but I guess I will try. This one. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Hello. Heavy armor. No, I don't need heavy armor. I'll just take that and try to look around. Don't appear to have anything around here. Double check it. Yeah, nothing of use. I mean, what the funk? I should still have a few of these. Yeah. Hello. That's much better, right? Hello. And no, not fire, but heal. Oh, shoot. Was it a bull? Yes, it was. So that do we here? Is that it? Nothing else? Yeah, I guess. Oh. Retriever rock skull. Sure. That's two of them. Mistman goes away. Yeah. Okay. Return Armor Skull. So, what's our... So this... Not super useful. Maybe this one.
Arvak!
Yeah.
Saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you.
Thanks.
He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier.
Yeah, at least a little bit funnier.
Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Yeah, you're welcome. Is it it? Yes, now you're gone and dialogue is no more. So, we actually did the other quest I completely forgot about. So that's part of it. Do we have to go all the way there? I don't know. But we can try doing that first. Oh, hello. Yeah, I see you. That means I can kill you. So this is not very interesting. It's going to be completely empty. Right? Right. But I think we had some sort of portal there. If it's working, that is. That we can totally check out. I mean, we're just here, so we could avoid all this mess, right? Yeah, that's just it. Nothing more. Yeah, just jump down. And here... Oh, another page. Nice. Conjure Mistman. It looks like we're collecting the whole set. All these things.
Where'd you come from?
How about the Dawnbreaker? It should be pretty good against undead, right? And it's actually kinda is if I can hit them running away. Oh, yeah. That's completely not bad. Where are you? Oh, yeah, here you are. You better stay back indeed. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, don't do that, because you will just simply die. There's one more Rothman. My sword is almost empty, but that's not a problem. We have crazy amount of gemstones of this soul kind. Yeah, let me charge it. That's good. Huh? What was that? Soul Cairn. Here. Oh, probably on top. I mean, we're probably not going there, at least right now. I don't see how we would. Oh, yeah. Hello. That's it for you. Oh, yeah. Let me use one of those husks. Some point I will get bored of it. Or tired. That's probably a better word. Mage light. No. This, maybe. I already have a bunch of that stuff. Oh. It's useless. And I don't see anything like this around. I'm in the pages, obviously. Well, yeah. I guess that's it. A little price, but just not this kind of price I was looking for.
I thought death was a release, not an eternity of torment.
That depends on the way you died, I suppose. But yeah, we're hidden, and doing anything significant whatsoever will take a whole lot of time, so probably we'll just stay here. Let me save for the last time. I don't expect anyone to be streaming right now, or the smaller YouTubers I follow, Twitch streamers. So I'm obviously looking. Oh, another page.
Where'd you come from?
It's 9th. Mistman is not a problem, or at least it shouldn't be. Yeah.
Done and done.
Indeed. So, in the end of stream, we got 9 out of 10 pages. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Of course, I can run around like an idiot for a minute, but we're mostly done here. And I'm kinda already mostly done with this place. This structure, because well, I think we can maybe go up, right? Maybe not from this place, but it is highly likely for this place to have more stuff of the same value, or at least not another page. Oh, yeah, so that's like closed by this sort of barrier as well, even though it's kind of points exactly there. Yeah, it's around all the structure. Oh, yeah, there's a marker here. Serana, where are you? I think there's your mother, right? I'm not sure if she's fine right now. like in her right mind.
Mother?
Yep.
Mother!
Maker. It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
Your daughter
So how
is
has it
actually
come to
alright.
pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
Well,
Coming
yeah,
from one who murders
I'm fine with
vampires as
keeping
a
her
trade,
safe.
I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
Well, that's why I'm here, for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow.
Yeah?
The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The journey of the sun requires Serana's blood? And yeah, more importantly,
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me.
so I
Being
suppose no.
selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor.
Shitty
She
honor.
wouldn't have dared turn her back on that. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow it to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Well, I could start by killing Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Well, Serana believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns herself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to her.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, You'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
And do you have the Elder Scroll with you? And more importantly, how do we get through this blue barrier?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to
We
do?
need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
Well, we will probably not return soon, but we will eventually return, and since we already waited here for centuries, I think you can wait a little bit more. Until the next week, that is.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Okay, so I already killed 2 of 3 keepers, actually. Unknowingly, but yeah, that's fine. I need to kill just 1 more. And how did you become imprisoned
When I
here?
entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
And they fooled you.
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You become trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time.
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Who are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What does they resemble?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
What do the Masters provide in return?
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here, as harvested souls.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I think that's enough.
Keep my daughter safe.
Yeah, I'll try. So, on this glorious note, we are finishing, more or less. Finally.
Those keeper things and get back to the